Welcome to our game day preview. We are at Jobbing.com Arena here in Glendale, Arizona. Bob McElligott along with Blue Jackets assistant coach Dan Highnote. It's the Blue Jackets with the first of two games on the road playing against the Phoenix Coyotes here tonight. Dan, let's start with the travel and this first real challenge trip of the season, playing here tonight in Colorado tomorrow. And this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to a lot of games in a short period of time.
Yeah, and that's something that the guys are prepared for, and us as coaches are prepared for, and along with our training staff, we're trying to keep the guys as healthy and as rested as possible. But when you have these long trips, you're going to have a little bit of a setback. So you try and get your kinks out in the morning skate, and go from there.
You're a guy that when you played, you were a grinder, and you went out there and you worked hard. For an entire team that is based upon that, what you guys are trying to do right now, does it get harder when you're starting to play 3 games in 4 days and 5 games in 8 days?
Yeah, it's not an easy style of play, that's for sure. It's certainly not for the opponent either, but that's how we have to play. We don't really get a choice based on our schedule to play a certain style other than that. So, the guys are prepared for it, and guys are in good shape. Guys came in ready to play, and it's a hard style to play against, and it's going to grind on teams, and it's going to grind on us, but we're prepared for that.
To focus on the Blue Jackets first here, there was some scrambling you were doing in your own end, really in both games, but it kind of stood out a little bit more in the Detroit game, probably because of the team you were going up against. When you make a mistake, they capitalize on it. What have you guys talked about to cut down on those mistakes here tonight?
I think the big part is structure. If you know where you're supposed to be and you know that your partner's going to do his job in that base structure, then things become easier. I think when you start running around a little bit, and mind you, Datsuk and Zetterberg can make you run around whether you like it or not, but if you have that structure in place and deep down if I got to get to this spot and do this job, it makes it a little easier. So hopefully we can get that across to them.
You've got a team here tonight you're going to go up against that's going to be hungry for its first win. And a little bit uncharacteristic of the Coyotes, what made them so successful last year is they kept the goals against down. In the first couple of games, they've given up a bunch of goals.
Yeah, and I'm sure, a little of that, I'm sure, is rust. And, we've watched the tapes, and they still play a great brand of hockey, and they're going to be tough to play against and on any given night. So, and they got a great goaltender. So all those things combined, they're going to be fine as a team, and it's a little bit uncharacteristic, like you said, with the goals against, but, there's a couple hiccups there, and I think you're seeing in the beginning of these games, power plays are really effective, PKs are still trying to work out the kinks, and you're seeing a little bit more goal scoring, but the style of play they do play is one of defense, so I think that's what we're going to see tonight.
So two teams just trying to basically knock each other out here tonight.
Yeah, it's like a rope-a-dope basically till the third period, and you just hope that one of your lucky bounces goes in towards the end.
One last thing, Steve Mason will make the start tonight. It's going to be his first start of the year for the Blue Jackets as the team playing in front of the goaltender. And I know you're going to need both goaltenders to play a lot here in this short season that we're in right now. But do you change the style at all, or do you try not to change the style the way you play in front of the different goaltenders?
Yeah, no, you have to play the same exact game. And you know what? We're all excited for Mace to get a chance because he's worked so hard in the offseason, looks great out here, and he's put the time in. So it's going to be exciting. But as far as style of play is concerned, you play the same game no matter who's in net, and that's what we're going to do tonight.
Late start here tonight. You're going to be able to stay awake for this one, right?
I'll mix a nap in the afternoon just to make sure.
All right. The game will get underway at 10 o'clock tonight. You'll be able to watch it on Fox Sports Ohio. You can listen to it on the Blue Jackets Radio Network. This is Dan Highnote, Blue Jackets assistant coach. I'm Bob McElligott, and thanks for watching Jackets TV, presented by Ohio Health.